Alrighty, so we are back.
Mhm.
And this is a very interesting episode that we're going to talk about today. Straight into it. On why bad guys are competent.
Mhm.
So we've always wondered anytime we're watching movies, right? Where like even pick the last movie you watched. The bad guy will do. And you're like, if the good guy was half this competent, this movie would have ended after 10 minutes. But like you see it across board, bad guys are always competent. So we're going to keep it to movies so that it doesn't sound too depressing. I'm not bringing it to real life, so just generally movies. So let me first start with who is your favorite bad guy? Please don't say Thanos.
Funny enough, he's up there.
So he's your favorite bad. Can I guess?
Try and guess.
What's that Harry Potter guy's name?
He's up there too. In fact, it was on at the tip of my lips.
Okay, so you're in a Lord of the Rings phase. So let me think. Is he a Lord of the Rings person?
No. Voldemort is actually up there. He's actually up there. Right now, I can't even remember all the bad guys, but I'm trying to remember. There's one that made an impression. I can't even remember who it was.
Superhero,
Was it super
drama, action.
Yes. My favorite bad guy was Zod.
Ah, yes, he keeps saying it.
Yes, it's Zod. Zod
I think he's up there
definitely.
for me too.
Yes, Zod. I was more like his assistant again. That lady, forgot her name. Zod is definitely my favorite bad guy.
True. What do you like about him?
So this is the thing about bad guys, right? Because of the way this world is, many of them actually have good reasons for what they are doing. Okay, let's speak
Yeah.
for Zod specifically.
Let's just speak for Zod. I don't even know if it's a. Can you bring? Let me not bring it to the world. I said I'm not bringing it home. Let's not go to the person. But in the movies, I don't know. Maybe it's to make the movie more interesting. They always for, I think the best one, the most flavorful ones, they give them a beautiful reason,
A very good reason.
somewhat
Like Thanos.
justifiable reason.
Mhm.
So why do you like Zod? Sha?
This is because number one, everything that Zod was doing was just trying to fulfill purpose. He was doing what he was created to do. He wanted to fulfill purpose in life, and that's what all of us are fighting for. And I think this whole mirage of trying to Clark Kent is Superman is a Christian, and I mean it in the sense of he has come to the world and he has Christian values, and someone who has not been exposed to Christian values, there is no reason for the person to intuitively
in any
accept
way
that they are
accept all
better.
the
Like
nice things
why?
you are saying. Why?
Like why? Say okay, I'm
Turn the
capable
other
of
cheek
it.
and other things.
I'm stronger.
Yeah.
I'm smarter. My civilization is much, much older. You guys are like meat compared to how strong I am. And I want my species to survive. Why do I have to be concerned about how you feel? I can literally like end all of you. Why should I be concerned? And then one guy is now saying, oh, it's not good. You have to be strong. You have to defend weak people because you are strong. So if you are strong, you
Get
should
to the weak people.
exactly why and he was doing what he was best for his people, right? And Clark Kent, the truth is that Superman is a traitor.
Well, is a traitor to
His
planet?
father too is a traitor.
What's his planet's name? again?
Krypton.
Krypton.
Both Jor-El and Kal-El, they are both traitors.
Yep.
Because all of us like to watch it from the
angle of
planet
Earth.
Earth, but think about it from your own perspective.
Yeah. Or another way to put it is, if Earth was in that same predicament, what would they do?
Exactly.
Are we not trying to go to
So
Mars?
I think Zod was
So Zod is your favorite bad guy.
he's my favorite bad guy.
I'm trying to think of who my own favorite bad guy is. I think he's some sort of femme fatale. I don't know why none is coming to mind. Think who has my favorite bad
Is it a Wonder Woman bad guy or
Nah, the Wonder Woman bad guys are weak people, my opinion. They made it to almost seem like it was too easy. Look at Wonder Woman too. Let's not believe.
So part of the difference between men and women, the male bad guys are always so good.
No, but there are some female badass bad guys. I'm trying. I don't know why none
Are
is coming to mind. My Hela was not a bad guy.
Hela was good. Hela was
What
good.
are you telling me? She finished. I think
Hela
she's
was
up
good.
there with.
But she was not as charismatic as Thanos. Thanos was charismatic.
Thanos was doing philosopher now.
He was charismatic now.
Was this the philosopher's stone up and down?
What's that speech about? What's that one that he said?
Your
failure brought you back to me. How did he say
back
it
to
again?
me.
You guys remember how he said it again?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was charismatic. Yes, you could not live without. You could not live your failures. And where did they bring you? Back to me. The voice. No, Josh Brolin was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanos was he was very charismatic.
Yeah, he was very charismatic bad guy. Let me see. Yeah, a lot of. I think
But the average movie you watch now, the bad guys are always very charismatic.
Yeah, the bad guys. So how bad guys so competent?
So I think it's because in real life, if you look at it, I think movies are kind of like projections of our subconscious or even our conscious minds. And I think it's because good people generally tend to feel entitled to the support of providence or God's support. So they might not believe in God or the universe, but they believe in a system whereby if you do good, you get good in return. And so they think that it's by default, that it just happen. So there's that natural instinct of expecting. Good people generally expect things to go their way.
Yeah.
But bad people understand that if you want to ever get anything done, you have to apply yourself at it. You have to work hard at it. They really understand that, so they are very, very good at what they do.
But don't you think it's easier to be, or it's easier to be motivated or to be pushed by bad stuff, right? Greed is a very powerful motivator. I think greed is way more powerful than love. Fear is also a very powerful motivator. I think it's easier to scare people than to motivate them for good reasons. That's another thing. So they already have their work half done. People are already naturally afraid. All they need to do is amplify their fears. Do you understand? Are people naturally optimistic? I think some people are, but people will believe bad news before they believe good news. So I think there's that part of it as to why, so yeah, half of their work is done for them. I think about it, most of the movies, what do the bad guys want to do? Oh, they want to bomb somewhere. They always want to destroy the world. Always want to destroy the planet. But yeah, they want to kill someone and everything. It's like it feels easier for people to die. It's like even when children are born, you are trying to keep them from hurting themselves. It's like almost so easy to have something bad happen to you. So their work is
Well,
their work is half done. So there's that part too.
But that lesson is actually very important. That idea that if you want to do something, you actually have to work really hard at it. Especially if you're going to be a good person.
Yeah.
Actually, you have to work very hard at it. And that's why in this world, I also believe very strongly that the solution to having a lot of bad people in society is not to try to hold people back from being competent, but to try to encourage good people to get them to be more competent.
Yeah.
Because the antidote to bad guys is good guys.
Yeah.
The antidote to bad guys is good guys.
So now let's talk about good guys.
Okay.
Who's your best good guy?
I've not actually thought about it before.
It's only bad guys you've been thinking about.
I think it's Batman.
I'm Batman. Batman has so many slanders. Like,
well, I understand the slander, but I think it's my best. I think
so why is he your best?
Okay, so barring the fact that most of the movies have not really done justice to his character, the last one is even worse because they just made him to be the last one that they did with Robert Pattinson. I like the storyline, but if you look at him himself, you just see it's just one rich young man.
He didn't have any philosophical ideals or what was driving him.
Yes, okay, so there's a depth to the character of Batman, and that is that.
Who's your favorite Batman?
In the movies, is Batfleck now. Batfleck is the best so far. Batfleck is closest to it because in Zack Snyder's Justice League, his philosophy was clear, was coherent, and that is we need a deterrent to someone that has so much power. Because coming someone who has lived in Gotham for so long, you understand
how easy it is
for good guys to become bad. You've lived through Joker, you've lived through the Riddler, you've lived through Two-Face, what's his name now? You know what all those guys are capable of. So you know That when someone has so much power, it's just a matter of time before they use that power to do something bad. And guess what? If they allow this guy's vision to become true, we would have seen Superman become bad.
And Batman's nightmare come to pass.
Yes. And now, so Batman is the epitome of what it means to do much with the little you have. If Batman was in the Bible, he would have been the one that they gave 2 talents and he made it 20.
Oh, come on now.
Because he doesn't have any superpowers, but he's everybody's husband.
Paranoia is a superpower.
No, I mean superpowers in the real sense. Like, he doesn't know how to fly, he's not strong, he's not anything, and all that. He doesn't have any of those things. But if you want to stay faithful to the character from the comics and the way it was in the canon traditionally, Batman has everybody's key. He's everybody's husband. That's Yoruba, so he's Oko everybody. If Superman talk too much, he knows how he will treat his mess up.
Yeah.
If Aquaman do too much, he knows where he will catch him. If Wonder Man wants to talk anyhow, he doesn't have superpower, but he knows where he will catch her.
And that's why I say paranoia is a superpower, because it is paranoia that drives him to go and make sure that he gets the antidote for every, right?
Mm-hmm. He foresees everything. Whatever bad thing is coming, he foresees it. He's the one that plans. He's the one that ultimately saves everybody because of the way he orchestrates and plans everything.
Yeah.
So, to me, I think
Batman is just a guy. Plan.
Yeah, he always has a plan.
Although people always dragging him that his superpower is being rich.
He doesn't just always have a plan. He has 10 plans.